G'day, mate, and welcome to Capital Industry with me, Jenny. In our last episode, we maximized our production and maximized our smelting area by turning every possible smelter on we could to make sure that our margins were just above our consumption. The catch is, well, in today's episode, I still have a couple of problems I need to solve. One of them is an ongoing problem with Uni. Second one is an ongoing problem with construction parts. Third one is, well, nuclear waste. I have too much depleted uranium, and I sort of need to upgrade the nuclear reactor, so I need to store the nuclear waste from the nuclear reactor in a safe way. But that means I need to turn off the nuclear reactor, which means I need to boot up the backup power system, which is a bit of a problem because I'm short of coal. Yeah, there's a couple of problems we need to sort. But first off, I think I should be asking, well, can I borrow a like? I just need to borrow a like. I need to borrow a like early in the video because I've been told if I can borrow a like, there's a better chance that I can store the nuclear waste safely and nobody will have any, small radioactive incidents in the near future. As always, start of the episode, I like to thank those that go above and beyond, those that choose to support the channel. And today, I need to thank the wonderful Bridge. Yep. The wonderful Cashin for choosing to become a YouTube member, choosing to support the channel. Also, I need to thank, he's got a friend. I gotta find his friend. That's Cashin. No, it's the one after that. Second truck. You! It is. The wonderful. That's not the right button. Breach Creep Gaming for also becoming a YouTube member, also supporting the channel. Also, at the same time, I need to give just a touch of absolution from the guilt the names down below we're feeling for using ad blocker on the channel. The good news is, well, you've chosen to become a YouTube member, you've chosen to support the channel. Also means that you no longer have to feel guilty because I will absolve you of that guilt. At the same time, well, you get early access to the videos. So it does come with some perks and some benefits. All right. Couple of things we need to talk about are our error messages. So electronics 2 has been sorted. That will go away. We fixed that last episode. Coal is a constant problem. It's so much of a problem, I'm actually going to have them dig in like this because I need a bunch of coal this episode. Steel is being fixed slowly, I think. There is possibly a problem with steel, and that is you. You produce 216 iron ore, and that is enough to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you guys, and I now have 8 of them, which would be fine if I got in, we require 48 iron scrap. So if every month I produce 96 iron scrap, I'd be fine, except I don't produce 98 iron scrap. So I need to, well, have more uni or more construction parts to get one of these bad boys up and running. I need more construction parts. So we need to get you up and running. You shall give us enough iron that, well, we can keep everything rolling at full speed. I also need to upgrade the 2 belts, so we're going to leave the trucks in charge of that. Okay, so that should go away. Limestone will probably go away as we keep digging limestone. Depleted uranium won't go away. Poly should go away. We're now overproducing by a rate of 12. Which means eventually this will fill up and the alert will go away. And sand, hopefully the sand alert will go away as we keep mining. But there are other things I need to solve, which don't involve any of these error messages. What they involve is stuff like this. We've been dumping material here from the gold mine for quite some time, and that may have caused a small problem with, access. So what we're gonna do is 2 things. We're gonna give the trucks much access around here. Also, I need to give them more dumping zones because you can see there's an occasional truck flying across the back of the map, and that is because, well, the closest dumping zone they have is technically out here at the front in these half a dozen tiles and all the way at the back of the map. So I need to give them some dumping zones here, there, and everywhere, like a whole strip along here. Yeah, that would probably help. Can I go another tile out? Now, normally I would do more dumping at the front of the map, but somebody went and put a nuclear reactor there, and I sort of don't want to, have a nuclear reactor fall over. Yeah, it's probably bad. Probably bad if we, change the foundations under the nuclear reactor that's currently running. In saying that, we do need to store nuclear waste in a safe method, and I hear dumping at the sea is very good. It's maybe one of the ways we'll deal with our depleted uranium, but we'll worry about that later. For the moment, I'm just going to hold on to my depleted uranium, like the hoarder I am, and we will worry about, well, what we're going to do with it long term in the future. Okay, so that needs to be done. Also, can you guys do rock from there to there so we can finish off this little dock as well? All right, so that should just solve that problem. Other problem I need to solve whilst we're here is I need to That's the wrong button. It's control you. Control you. Remove that rock because that's going to cause me issues. I also need to... buildings for vehicles. I need to have a fuel station here and here with a pipe to go from there into both of those. I need to get that built. With that built, I need to have one truck in here, and I don't have enough parts. Cool, one truck in there. You need to be assigned to here, 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 and here, which means the truck and the truck and this fuel station is only assigned to delivering fuel to, well, these particular tree planters. So, you know, these 4 tree planters attached to these towers. Unfortunately, because the tree harvesters are free roaming, well, I can't assign the fuel station to those as well. So hence I have a second fuel station in the hopes and in the plan that this guy can handle, hopefully, with delivering fuel to the tree harvesters, and hopefully not deciding to, you know, bring fuel down to the iron mine, because the iron mine's pretty close as the crow flies. But it's an awful long drive right the way around the map. Yeah, so I need to do those 2 things. Next thing I need to do is I need to upgrade the nuclear reactor. To upgrade the nuclear reactor, I need to do something small with the nuclear reactor, which is power it down. Which is a bit of a problem because I'm using over 60 megawatts worth of power. Being that I'm using over 60 megawatts worth of power, you produce 15, you produce another 15, being 30, you do 15, being 45, you do another 15 at 60. I'm over 60 most of the time. So we need to, well, turbocharge this power plant, have it go full speed, because I need it to take over from the other one, and also turn on these backup generators, because we're going to be shutting down the nuclear reactor right about now. Now, with the nuclear reactor shut down, I want to upgrade it. When I upgrade it, it means I need to put in the new fuel type. The new fuel type is not this fuel type. It is going to be MOX fuel. Can I change you to be MOX? MOX rods. Cool. Everybody likes a bit of MOX rod in them. All right. I need to bring this belt up to, let's go to here. Let's go to here, and let's go into there. Can I get that built? And this is so important and so critical. Upgrade, pay the uni cost. And it's so important that I want to do this. And I'm going to click that. Which should instantly teleport it. Can I get rid of that? Into here. Cool. It's there. It's ready to go. It's going to go into the reactor as soon as, well, the upgrade's done. Which should hopefully mean that I can turn the reactor on before I have a critical brownout. Like, I've done everything I can. I've turned the other power plant on. I've set it to run flat out. And that's all I can really do. Yeah. This is what I'm worried about. Okay. Can I crank you up, please? Cool. Feed fuel in. Cool. Next thing I need is an alert. Tell me when you're empty, because you're going to be empty very, very soon. Please power up quickly. Get the bad teraflops. And that is purely because I think we've overloaded this entirely. Yeah, max output is not high enough. I'm not getting enough steam into it. And I'm not sure why I'm not getting enough steam into it. But the good news is I don't need to care, because we're turning all you 3 back on auto balance. I'm pausing you and you, and I'm also pausing you and you, because we're finished with that power plant. Oh, also pausing you lot. I don't need you running anymore. Well, I need you running and I need you running. Cool. So with that done, we now are running on the beautiful nuclear reactor Mark II. Up. Pause. Which is going to output spent MOX fuel, which I need to do something with. Now, logically, you need to store your nuclear waste in a safe way for both the population and the environment. And we're going to be storing it, well, over here. By priority out. That didn't connect. Okay, that priority out. Can I make you a priority out? Cool. And can I unpause that belt so that fuel can wander along? And you have 44 fuel. I need you to have an upgrade. Cool. With you having an upgrade, you now hold 96 fuel. That's going to be very, very important because MOX. I have made a total of 78 MOX rods, and I want to burn all of them. The reason I want to burn all of them is I'm going to get the next tiers of research. I don't want to have CO2 recycling. I don't want to have ship weapons. I really want the fast breeding reactor. So we're going to grab superheated steam and then the fast breeding reactor. But to get the fast breeding reactor up and running, I need to burn 60 mox rods. So that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. Second thing I'm gonna do is unpause all of that, and also unpause these guys and increase them, because, well, I'd really like this reactor to be able to do over 60 megawatts worth of power, which means I need to have, well, more flywheels and stuff added. I also, this is going to be very, very important, also still need to deal with my depleted uranium problem. So, depleted uranium, I need to put in the next stage of this blueprint. The next stage of this blueprint, I really don't unlock until I get the fast breeding reactor unlocked. But we did partially unlock one of the recipes, this one here, where I can take an enrichment plant, I can take some enriched uranium, and then I brush its teeth with hydrogen fluoride, because whenever you brush your teeth with hydrogen fluoride, it makes them nice and shiny and white. And that'll give me an enriched uranium 20%, which is one of the things I'm going to need for the fast breeding reactor. So, I want to put that blueprint in. But there's one problem, one small catch, one small thing that I did is we have an iron deficit. It was pausing those two belts. Okay, I need to pause those two belts so I actually have the parts to get this stuff done, because they cost iron. All right, one thing I did is I moved these guys up here, and I need to put a building right here. So, for the 18th time, can I remove you two? Can I put you here? Can I build you? Edit area, limestone is this box from there to there. And then can I apply to Diggy Boys, and you're going to be doing limestone, and you're going to be doing limestone, and pause, unpause, go back to work. Okay, so that should solve that problem. You have nothing but sand, unassign. You have nothing but sand, unassign, and your friend has nothing. Cool, even better. All right, this one is the sand one, which needs to lose its Diggy Boy, needs to be assigned to what needs to be built, and then needs to be assigned for this area. And then you can have a Diggy Boy, and you have two trucks which are both doing nothing. Excellent. That can be retired as well. And Sand Diggy Boy can just dig everything. Where, well, technically I should prioritize it for sand, but I think the only thing he has to dig in this area is sand. So I guess we could just leave him for the moment. All right, so that needs to be done. That needs to be done. All right, so with these things done, the nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor has a balancer here. All the steam comes out, and we prioritize that into the first couple. That's very, very important, because I want to have all the steam coming here. Then we then take the steam, continues on here, and we prioritize it in the next couple, which is very good and very important, because I want to turn these guys on auto balance. With them on auto balance, it means if I have enough power in the shaft, well, they're going to turn off, which then means excess steam is going to come through here and go into this guy, which I want to also turn on auto balance. Because what I want to do is I want to come to my lovely reactor, and I want to turn on this button. No, actually, what I want to do is I want to turn on that button. Let's go with that button. Let's go with burn all the fuel. Now, when you click burn all the fuel, good things and bad things happen. One, it gets very, very hot. When it gets very, very hot, well, more steam comes out. More steam comes out. More steam can be generated. More steam can do things like turn to power. The catch is, if you can't consume all that steam, well, then the reactor keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and bad things happen from that point on. The good news is I'm burning through my mox fuel real fast, which is one of the things I need to do so I can get rid of the mox fuel, so I can upgrade so I can unlock the fast breeding reactor. But when you get to 99%, everything is good. When you get to 100%, everything is still peachy. When you get 101%, bad things start happening. So, come on. I need you to go hotter. Cool, I pressed the button. 101. You can do it. I know you can. There we go. So, pause. Red line bad. So what you can do is you can enable automatic regulation. When you enable automatic regulation, you start using teraflops. Now, very important thing, if your nuclear reactor is going to use teraflops, therefore it needs computing power to make sure it powers down. It slows down rather than melting down, because I prefer it to slow down rather than melting down. But if you're going to have a nuclear reactor do this, you should make sure that it is a first in line with a data center with the fastest internet connection possible, i.e. don't use the Australian internet. So make sure you upgrade the priority. Yeah, just a little bit higher. So this should tame down our nuclear reactor so it doesn't, well, explode. Now, it's going to tame it down far too much because, well, I overcharged the whole thing. So we're just going to leave you on number 3. Number 3 should be fine. And it does mean they're going to burn fuel a little bit faster. But I can now run the whole island off this one reactor. And after I build these extra bits, then I can, well, also run the island off those as well. Can I turn that on, and can I turn on that as well? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Can I also set you to priority 5, you're priority 6. Can I change you to P4, please? And you can tell a friend. And then can I change you to P5, please? And you can tell a friend. So this shaft should run flat out, and then this shaft should be either on or off. Which means that these flywheels should fill up and then dissipate and blah, 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 blah. But my reactor's running. That's the important thing. We're sitting below 60. You know what? I'm gonna tame it down. We still have this. This still works. This can kick in when it needs to, and I don't mind burning the coal. Oh yeah. Well, your friends are not built. Be patient. You set to auto balance. Oh, the whole pipe doesn't exist. Well, that explains so much. All right. So, what I need to do is I need to put in this blueprint. So, blueprints. Nuclear. Nope, wrong one. Update 2. Nuclear. Fast spring reactor. Cool. Now, one thing I have to do is I have to press F to flip this because we put everything backward, and I need to tag you right in there. Okay, with you right in there, we're going to have the trucks build this because I'm not in a rush. Well, I am in a rush, but I'm not in a rush. And then I'm going to pause you. Well, actually, can I... yeah, I'm going to pause them this way. I want them built. We might as well drag the parts over. I don't need that pipe built, that pipe built, that pipe built, or that pipe built. And I don't need you built either. What I do need built is this. This is going to suck in our hydrogen fluoride. Well, it's going to suck in our enriched uranium 4% and our hydrogen fluoride, which are all right here ready to go. And I sort of need you built. So when we get in our next uranium shipment, which is going to be very soon. What is 360 times by 8? It is 2880. So in about, 600 uranium or so, that ship will leave. And then I want to make sure we start processing that 20% uranium because we're going to need that in the future. All right, so that should get that built. That's not going to fix my depleted uranium problem at all, but that will. Cool. So with that done, low supply of mox rods. Ooh. We're out already. Cool. I just need to finish processing them. And meanwhile, this belt is filling up with just a tiniest amount, littlest amount. It's nothing to worry about. Tiny amount of mixed waste. I need the belt to compress. Can I do that? And upgrade. Yeah. It's a wonderful merry-go-round. Now, it does mean I'm going to have a small issue with pollution. As you can see, pollution's, pretty level, apart from this yellow line. This yellow line is the radiation line. It's fine. We don't have to worry about it too much. It's not going to likely kill the whole island or anything like that. But it's something we need to be aware of. All right, so whilst you're running, whilst you're doing things, I need to keep an eye on this. Well, technically I don't. Yeah, I do. I need to, when this belt runs out, plug in the old fuel. And then I also need to dispose of this stuff when we run out of it. Or when somebody starts dying from radiation sickness. Either or. All right, so whilst I wait for that to happen, I need to do a few things. First thing I need to do is need to find some construction parts. So we're going to come to here. I will press the delete button, and we're going to rip out all those. And then all those. And then that. Cool. That should solve that problem. That should flip. You're out of acid. Okay, you're out of acid because that pipe got flipped the other direction for some reason. And I have no idea how long you haven't been processing for. But you have been processing for quite some time because, there's a lot less buckets here. All right, so we need to flip that so this bucket fills back up so we get more acid so we can run the gold process so I can make more gold because gold is important. But the other thing I want to do is I want to upgrade research. Now, research has a couple of problems. Also, I should probably unpause iron. 1.2k. Yeah, I should unpause iron. Because I paused this belt and this belt, which stopped us making construction parts 1, which would be bad. But worse, stopped us making construction parts 1, which stopped us making construction parts 2, which stopped us making parts 3, which I'm always out of, which stopped us making 4s. But over here. So what I want to do is I want to have all the labs running at once. So this lab needs 4 science. This lab needs 4 science. This lab needs 4 science. My problem is you make 6 science. Yeah, if I run 2 of you, that makes 12 science. But if I run 2 of you, then I need to have, well, 12 and 12 worth of the red ones, which means you and you need an upgrade. So if you and you get an upgrade and then you therefore run faster, therefore we make more red, then therefore I need more yellow. I don't need 12 and 12 yellow, I need 24 and 24 yellow, because we're going to double the speed of everything. So I need to upgrade you and you. And therefore, if I'm going to make 24 yellow and 24 yellow for a total of 48 yellow, I'm going to need, well, not 24, but now 48 white and 48 white, which also means you need an upgrade. Also means that now you're going to output 96 white, which also means that belt needs an upgrade. Cool. And then to top that all off, you're going to need, well, 6 paper, and you need 6 paper, which is a total of 12 paper, but then you need twice as much, which is 24 paper, which means also need to upgrade that. And with all these machines going in, and they're all requiring a whole lot more computing power, because they're going to go to robotic assemblers, it also means I need to pop over here and press this button a lot. And then we probably should be all right at 190 teraflops. We'll find out after all the things get upgraded. And I'm not spending uni on it because I'm poor. Actually, I'm not that poor. Sure, I'll spend uni on that one. I will not spend uni on that one. That would cost construction parts. Do you cost construction parts? You do. Cool. I'll spend uni on you then. And then I'll spend uni on that. All right, with that upgraded, we should now be able to double our output of science. If I can double my output of science, I can run this machine as well. If I can run this machine and this machine, it means I can run this machine and this machine. If I can run this machine, this machine, and this machine, which all provide 32 recyclables apiece, then I need 2 of these guys, because you only do 72 recyclables. So I need to copy that, I need to remove that, I need to plug that into there, I need to build that. Go away, please, and go away, please. And can I pop you there? And can I put the tiniest little belt between there and there, and there and there, and unpause that? Actually, I probably just want to pay for this. Yeah, I don't really want to lose out on the recyclables. Okay, so Mox rods. Mox rods are definitely done. Can I plug that belt back in? And then you have access to the other fuel. You still have 36 Mox rods, which I need you to burn through first. And our little radioactive belt. Well, this end is jammed. Flip? Flip? Nah, it doesn't want to flip. It's full of fun stuff. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You know, just don't walk too close to it. All right, so with those things done, site should be able to go faster. How far are we into our Mox rod research? We're up to 42 or 60, so I need to burn another 18 of them. That's fine. We'll get them done. In the meantime, whilst I wait for you to, well, literally burn nuclear fuel, I want to do a modification because, well, I have a lot of trucks. I have an awful lot of trucks that are trying to dump material through these sorters, and then also different trucks like this little one that just came and picked up coal. I'd prefer not to have trucks coming and picking up coal. So I want to do a small change. Now, the small change is going to involve breaking the poop pipe, which is potentially very bad, but we're going to hope for the best. Okay, so I'm going to remove that with Unity, please. And then I'm going to have this belt go in. This belt's going to come to here, to here, to here. Now, remember a long time ago I said there was a belt here, a pipe here that we'd probably end up using in the future? Well, it's now the future and we're not using that pipe. What we are doing is grabbing this belt that's going to go from here to here. Okay, after you get to there, I need you to stop right about here. And then I need to come back to this end and I need to do a small modification, and that is removing from there to about there. Cool. With that done, I should be able to plug that into there, and we should be able to get you and you built. With you and you built, and you built, then eventually that rock will pass through, and that means I can go back to my water pipe, which is currently full of poop water. And nope, I want to go from there to height 2. To here, to the ground, to there, to there, to just hold there for 1 second. Okay, with that done, can I unravel that pipe belt? Cool. And is that belt clear? That belt is clear. Cool. Can I remove that bit? And that way I can plug my rock belt back in, because that's super important. And then I need to go back to my pipe. My pipe, my pipe, my pipe. That is not what I wanted. Cool. Can I go from here? Can I go to max height, and then can I force you over the building? Because you'd like that. No, over the building. now you're just being difficult. There you go, over the building. And then over to here, and then over there. Cool. Can I get that done before people start complaining about too much poop? And that's going to continue the rock belt. Now, with the rock belt continued, I want to put in just a small modification, and that small modification is a bridge right about here, which is going to lead to some grumpy trucks, but you know, it is what it is. Actually, probably there. Can I show me navigation? Yeah, you can get through there. Cool. Can I get U-belts? And can I get a new belt? New belts, which is going to be you, and this belt's going to come under here, and then come up to here, then to there, then to there. Yes. And then over here, rather than having this diesel pipe duck through here, we're going to disconnect this diesel pipe right about here and remove all that diesel. And then we're going to bring this at height 3 over to here. Well, actually, technically it was one tile further. Can I remove that? Because this area is only used by little trucks anyway. So I can run another pipe over the top without an issue because, well, little trucks can just drive under it. Can I make you to go there and then plug you back in a diesel? And that's you solved. All right, with you solved, I need to do another modification here, which is remove you back by a few tiles. Let's go. And can I bring you down to ground level and into there? Cool. With that done, I should be able to bring this over the top, which is going to be a coal belt, and bring you to about here. And you prefer to wiggle your way through there. Okay, if you want to wiggle your way through there, that's fine by me, but I need you to wiggle your way into here, following this recyclables belt, yes, to about this tile. After you get to there, I need you to come down to ground level, and then I need you to plug into there, which means I need to remove one more pipe. And can I go, well, first off, can I plug that in there? And then can I go from there to there? Cool. That should, if I've done everything correctly, which is a big if, build that end. That should have taken my coal from here, shoved it on a belt, brought it right the way through this mess and into this bucket, which is one less delivery that I have to do. Also means that, nope, wrong building. Nope, we still got 20 left. Okay, too much to clear, crew. You guys, we're cutting out this little corner. You are now done. What do I want you to do? I would like you to, I don't have a designated job for you, so you're gonna come to here, and you're gonna need access to this, and this. Because I guarantee you're gonna find either limestone or sand whilst digging that. All right, so whilst they're digging things, there is still a whole lot of pathing to go in. They will get around to that. Wow, we're at 180 of 180. Okay, maybe they won't get around to that. All right, so that's fixed up my coal problem. I still have a few bits of 18 left to go. These guys are digging through here and doing a horrible job of it. No idea where the ground sticks up now. Can I go to here? Yeah, that is the correct lot. Can I go edit area there to there? 1, 2, 1, 2. Can I dig 2 more tiles off that? And 2 more tiles off that? And at the same time, can I go from there to there? Yeah, just trim another little bit off the whole corner, please. All right, so that should solve that problem. I also wondering where the harvesting team is up to. They still have a whole area up here to harvest. Tree planter is confused. I don't know. This is why I don't like assigning them, because they keep wandering back to the tower often to then repath back out. Whereas if you just leave them free range, they do a pretty good job of just finding the places they need to go. All right, so I also need to do a few things. I need to remove this, but that's going to be problematic because I need a tree harvest for that, and they're on the other side of the map. Steel is recovering. Iron is going to dissipate very quickly. Silicon is still doing bad, and it shouldn't be. Electronic 2 is at least turned off, which means if I'm making less of them, I'm using less silicon, which means hopefully that fills up. With the second crusher never running, you don't have a lot of material on the belt. Can I upgrade you? And you. And you. And you. And upgrade that one. Upgrade that one. Sure. I should hopefully fix an iron problem. And then some. Because you're just not processing. You have all the material, well, all the other material except for the iron material. All right, so with that happening, where we're up to. So we're just waiting on this reactor to burn through the last 10 rods. Whilst we wait for the reactor to burn through 10 rods, I have 800 parts. Is there anything I desperately want to do? Yes, there's one thing I desperately want to do, and that is pick up this whole design and put it here. Cool. Can I change you to be iron ore? Can I change you to be iron ore? It's not iron ore. Iron ore. Cool. Can I get you this tower? Can I do this thing? We're gonna go there, 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 there. And then can I go to this tower? And can I go wrong one? The green one. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Great. Can I get that built? At the same time, can I get you technically unbuilt? That one. I want to do 3 uni. I got 27. I don't have a lot of uni, and it's made worse by I'm now running 3 labs. That says 0.6. It's way higher than 0.6, isn't it? No, it's 0.2 each. Guys, you can't visit it. It's sort of off bounds, out of bounds. Yeah. All right. So this needs to be built. You guys are gonna have a problem for a minute whilst you're trying to find out how to dump your iron. They do have an option to take iron directly to the bucket, which is fine. I do want to replace that route with a belt along with copper. But getting 2 more belts through here is going to be a whole nother scale of difficulty. And I just don't know if we're up to it. Okay, so you're down to 4 rods, which means you're going to be burnt out very soon. The only other thing I really, really wanted to do was upgrade the 2 captains. But it's 600 parts, which means it's unbelievably expensive. Everything else I can deal with. Tree planter. I had an idea. Well, hang on. You have a... You're an idiot. You planted yourself up a mountain. Congratulations. Just don't plant that road. Problem solved. Breach has nothing to do because I didn't change this over. No. It's the one left. Okay, copy, paste. Yep. So I need to remove that and then set iron in there, and iron is hopefully on the A port. That looks right. And you're also on the A port. Okay, so iron on the A port, iron on the A port. That should mean that you guys can go here instead. This can be decommissioned. You don't have an export route. So I guess you'll just go anywhere? Yeah. You'll go just about anywhere. Except here, because you're not allowed to go here. Alright, well, they can dig some iron, they can refill that box. This box will go away eventually. Can I just deconstruct all of that so it goes away? And then we should be fine. Alright, back to this reactor, because I do need to babysit it. All right, so we're down to 0. That is the last piece of spent mox. So the next bit of fuel that comes out of here should be spent fuel, which means I don't want it collecting on my belt. I want it going somewhere important, like into storage. Correct. Okay, so can we go to here? Priority output there. We're going to go as far as disconnecting that. And then we're going to check out pollution, and we're up to 150. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't say radiation yet. It just says flu. With that done, I need to re-enable you. I need to see you do spent mox fuel, and I need to tell the trucks to pick up this. And they're going to have to collect this stuff and put it hopefully somewhere in a safe location where we can dispose of it thoughtfully later, probably by dumping it in the sea. It's how I deal with all my problems. I just take them out to the edge of the coastline and just lob them in. Speaking of things that we're lobbing in, okay, so you are stone only, and you are also assigned. Can I get you to edit to this side? And can I get this at level 2 right the way out to the border? And that way, if this frees up this corner for any truck, it could be just stone. It also could be stone and dirt, or it could be some weird combination mix of the lot. And we can dump that there. Okay, so nuclear reactor's done. This has been tidied up. I have 16 spent mox in here, and the rest of it is not in the shipyard. Well, somebody's taking it for a tour of the islands. Yeah, no idea. Alexander has no fuel, and that's because I really just don't have a dedicated fuel truck out here at all. But that's fine. You're digging sand. You're not digging sand because there's not really any sand left. Oh, research. Fast spring reactor. Let's go! Great. Can I go back to you? You, sand. Edit area. There to there. Can I have... Well, first off, can we do a cut like this? Yeah. Alright. Low supply of iron ore, that's fine. And iron ore, that's fine. I can turn this a lot off because we just don't care. Low supply of steel, we're going to get there. Low supply of silicon poly, I'm still not sure why. You've been running flat out. I don't think I missed anything in my maths. Poly only goes into electronics 2, and we have robotic assemblers, which use 12 apiece, and I have 4 of them. So that's this recipe here. So that's 4. Plus they go into this at a rate of 12. So 24 plus a 12. Which leaves me 12 spare. But that box is really full. These boxes are really full. You don't have any workers, which is a whole separate issue. And that is just because, well, flu season. Can I turn on that and regret my decisions? But it's probably the best way to replenish the population in a hurry. Yeah. Look, I think we're good. I think we're mostly good. I think we've mostly got things under control, apart from the population, the health, the flu seasons, the tiny bit of radiation that we have floating around the map, but not enough to make people sick, just enough to make them flu-y. It's flu-like symptoms. Don't question it. It'll be fine. But what I think I need to do is I just need to come back in the next episode. I think in the next episode, hopefully, we could look at medical. I think we're past the time point where I should be looking at medical. I should be having medical up and running because I think medical will solve, well, definitely should solve our sickness problem. Also, it'll give me a little bit more uni. Also, technically, if I had any spare steel, we could probably look into glass rocking chairs. But I don't think I have spare steel for quite some time. Which is unfortunate because household appliances also need steel. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that one. A new smelter is obviously what I need to do, but the question is where. I just don't have the space. But either way, I'm going to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode where uni problems need to be sorted. Definitely. Yeah, going down 1.5 per month is definitely a problem. Also, you know, just maybe a little bit of extremely busy that we need to solve. This is almost solved. Mr. Shippy has upgrades that need to be solved. Do it. Yeah, there's a few things that we need to look at in the next episode. But either way, like I said, need to leave this here. Thank you for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.